Alright, how is everyone doing tonight? Or today, I guess. I don't know, I can't tell time right now. I went to bed at 7:30 a.m. So how is... I already asked that question, see? That's just proof in the pudding right there. So I hope everyone's doing well. This is Looney Tunes for the Game Boy. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, I think we're all set to go, and I'll get into the like the backstory of this game and such as needed. For now, I think we're all set to go, so without further ado, let me actually pull out my foot pedals so I can split properly. And we'll get this going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. So there are 7 stages in this game, each of which features its own Looney Tunes character as the playable character. This one, of course, is Daffy Duck. Your, what I call your B move is a frisbee. What you're gonna see me do a lot is preserve momentum using slopes and damage boosts. That's gonna be a huge part of this run. So right here, I'm gonna carry it all the way over here. There is a faster way to do that by going up and over the little part of the stage there that you see. But it's pretty inconsistent. Only the world record holder goes for it. There we go. Alright, our first refight already. This is our 3rd mini-boss. In the form of Yosemite Sam as a mermaid, I guess. We're just gonna Terminator our way through him. Damage boost a little bit up here. And here's a brand new zip that was discovered pretty recently. Not even the current TAS has this. Okay, it's not right here immediately, but it's coming soon. TM. Here it is. So we're going to get damaged on purpose there, and just carry that all the way through the end of the level. It's pretty good. Remember the episode where Daffy fought a giant mechanical fish underwater to retrieve hidden treasure? That was a good episode. So far so good. We are definitely on pace. I got a new PB out of nowhere last night, by the way, in this game. Ooh, that was bad RNG. Yeah, this is not going as planned by any means. There we go. So once again, we're gonna use a momentum boost off of one of these baseballs. They don't damage you, fortunately, they just push you around. Unfortunately, I just screwed up again, so we are gonna lose a lot of time here. It's okay though, because it just gives us more time to talk about this run a little bit. Now, the current world record holder is Cool, and he actually, a few days ago, literally just a few days ago, cut down another 10 seconds. Like 10 or 11 seconds off of this run. Which is basically the god run. I think a perfect RTA run would be maybe 10 minutes flat. He currently has a 10:03, I believe. 10:03 or 10:04. Gonna get a damage boost there to be able to access the bird seed efficiently. And I forgot that I am not using splits. So now we can just chill in the corner until 265 on the timer. There are a lot of parallels between Porky Pig stage and the final stage in Super Mario Land, the original. Mainly being the enemy movements, the enemy types, and the gameplay style, and also how many hits each one takes to destroy, and the number of points you get for destroying them. However, to reduce the time that it takes for the counter to count down at the end, I'm actually not going to shoot anything until the final boss, which is obligatory. So far so good. This is the only stage where you can take damage and not lose any time by dying and getting back your health. Alright, at 224 we're gonna have a mashing boss, so here we go. That was pretty bad. Nice. I was down to 1 health, so I had to do some backup strats for the homing fork, but we took care of the utensil star pretty efficiently. Alright, hardest stage in the game. So Taz's level is a bonus stage. There are, I believe, 63 meats you can collect. You can see one in the wall here. I may as well collect one just to show it off. So yeah, you're supposed to go through this entire level and just pick up as many meats as possible. But every brick you break is basically 1 frame lost. Thereabouts, due to lag. So it's really faster just to do nothing and wait for the timer to run out. Also, I discovered this recently. If you hold down and left or right, you can just spin in place. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it, Dawn? I completely forgot about... I tend to forget about Super Mario Land 2 for some reason. Okay, so welcome to Speedy Gonzales' stage. Speedy Gonzales Tomb Raider, as I like to call him. So let me explain the damage system in this game really quickly, right after I attempt this boost. Yo, we got it, lice. It's really hard. Aw, man. I got Malachi crunched by the frog. So essentially the way that hit points work in this game, there we go, is every enemy has a certain amount of points of damage. That frog has 10, and stomping on an enemy's head deals 2 damage. In most cases, whatever B move you have will deal 1 damage. Okay, give me a second, I'm gonna do a wall clip here. Oh man. Couldn't make it work, but that's okay, let me try again. It's important to show off, but it's also pixel perfect, so... Oh yes, the black cart version. I'll get into that as well. But, yeah, Speedy Gonzales is the only exception to this 1-point rule. Okay, this will work. Nice. That saves 9 seconds normally. Anyway, Speedy Gonzales' B move is basically a star dance that you saw me do just now. And that deals a half point of damage. So it's even more useless, except for wall clips. So remember the episode when Speedy Gonzales fought Dracula? Yeah, he's Alucard now. Oh yeah, Speedy is great. Okay, so different versions. This game was released in 1992 by Sunsoft, and then re-released in 1998 as the Game Boy Color game. However, they added bonus stages between levels, and they're unskippable, so it's actually slower to run the Game Boy Color version, despite it being a lot prettier. And they actually did a great job with the colorization. And if you want to play this game casually, I highly recommend the Game Boy Color version. Also, my B move is Meep Meep. Completely useless as far as damaging bosses goes, but pretty effective as a Meep Meep. You can also split your Meep Meep into 2 individual Meeps, which is pretty cool. So we are already approaching the final stage of the game. Bugs Bunny, of course. Daffy Duck's B move returns. So coming up, we're gonna have a bit of a boss rush. Aw, man. So what happens when you get hit is your vertical momentum gets cancelled. And instead of doing a full hop, I got hit. That's what I was trying to do there. So here comes the boss rush. Hope you didn't blink or you would have missed Yosemite Sam again. Here we go. So there's one more zip that was recently discovered. And it's gonna be coming up at the end of this boss rush. Right here. This little cool spot, dude. Watch carefully. And there we go. Now I'm above the final room in the game. I didn't actually mean to go up here, but I did the same thing in PB and still PB'd, so... welcome to the final boss, Elmer Fudd. He is awful to deal with. Like, even for top runners. Fortunately, if you get him into phase 2 and trap him on the right side, he's easy, so... That is GG, and... time. Yo, nice. I will gladly take an 11-13. I got an 11-30 something at SGDQ. So I can satisfactorily say that I am happy with that time. Welcome to the most annoying sound in the world, by the way. Followed by the world's worst gameplay. Whoever was playing the demo reel, I swear, has never touched a game before. After this, we're going to be having the world's slowest credits as well, so we have a little bit of time here. Thank you for the GGs, by the way. And yeah, Mola is absolutely correct. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This game is pretty tough casually. It took me 2.5 or 3 hours. And as short a game as that was, I'm usually pretty good at games. Not to brag or anything. But, yeah, to be fair, the second playthrough took me a half hour, so once you get used to the game, it is fairly easy. And, let's see. Is there anything I forgot to mention? I don't think so. I feel you there, Moel. But, oh yeah, the 2 mini-bosses that you didn't see. This is the last point I want to bring up. The Bone Bird and the Cool Spot dude with the rock. Those 2 mini-bosses don't appear anywhere else in the game. Also, Foghorn Leghorn here and Pepe Le Pew on the outro screen appear nowhere else in the game. So I suspect that there were 1 or 2 stages that were cut due to either time constraints, budget, or memory on the card. I suspect one of the first 2 because if it were a memory issue, they would have added them back in for the Game Boy Color release. So, no, small loss. We still got a great game out of it, and I highly recommend it. Thank you to everyone who's watching, and I'm going to be right back. We're going to set up for a race of Rhino Rumble with Cards of the Heart, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you shortly. Thank you so much.